Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be reviewing the new Charlotte Tilbury. This is her Beautiful Skin Sun-Kissed Glow Bronzer, smoothing, healthy looking glow cream bronzer for face and body, infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin D. I will throw up the retail price as well as all of her claims right here. So if you do enjoy swatch videos and also like reviews, especially on luxury and high-end beauty, as well as project panning and other things, then you came to the right place. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I do post a lot of makeup related content over here and you don't want to miss out on that. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I did film a little demo swatch video which will be on the screen somewhere for your enjoyment. I do have on my foundation, wearing Estee Lauder Double Wear, my concealer, Dior, their latest concealer, the Dior Backstage Flash Perfector Concealer, and I did set with my Charlotte Tilbury Press Powder and Fair One, little brows and a little bit of mascara, having it curled my eyelashes, so kind of looks like I don't have on mascara, but I thought that here's the swatch. You guys probably seen the swatch in the clip already, but I thought that you guys would enjoy this. Here's what it looks like after I put my finger in it. It feels a little funny. It feels kind of not completely dry, but like a dry putty feeling, almost like you're touching a very creamy powdery bronzer. Kind of weird to explain. I do love the little etching right there of a star. I love when Charlotte Tilbury puts little details like that into it. So let's go ahead and jump right into application portion. I am going to use this e.l.f. foundation brush. It is kind of stained with like a cream blush, so I do apologize about that. I did pick mine up in the shade One Fair Pale. I don't know, so I'm gonna go ahead and just pat my brush in there. I thought medium was a little too deep. It's a big jump from 1 to 2. I didn't really like the shade range, and there's only like 4 shades, so I don't think there's a shade for everyone. I think she could have done like 3 or 4 fair shades, 3 or 4 light, 3 or 4 medium, tan, 3 or 4 deep, like enough for everybody to have a shade for them. Because come on, let's face it, she has a lot of money, she's a bigger brand, she can do it. I'm just popping on some Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Peachy Plump lip gloss. I forgot the name of the gloss, like the name is Peachy Plump, but the range, it's the one that looks like this. So yeah, just put a little bit of that on. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and apply this bronzer and see what I think of it. I think I should put on a little bit more of a dewier foundation just because I feel like this bronzer is drier and it's not going on smooth on top of that Estee Lauder foundation. I'm just gonna build it up. It is a very cool tone shade, so I don't want to build it up too much because then it's gonna look kind of muddy and dirty on my skin. I don't want it to look dirty or muddy, so I'm not gonna build it up too much. That's as much as I'm gonna build it up, and then just kind of buff it along my jawline here. So this is the color like really built up. I'll zoom in here. But I think I'm gonna go a little bit lighter of an application on this other side, but it's just very, I don't know, more on the drier side. So, and I will do comparisons here in a second to some other cream bronzers and powder bronzers as well. So I like the way it looks when it's not built up. This is just a nice lighter tone, looks more natural. I'm gonna definitely have to like apply this over a dewy foundation and see how that works. I just don't like matte on top of matte right now, and I like the light sun-kissed look on my forehead. I'm lightly bronzed. Let me see if I can work this in, because this is too much bronzer on the side. Oh yeah, I buffed it beautifully. Now this is a lighter wash of bronze. It kind of matches this side. What do you guys think? So I think I did a good job going with the pale, was it fair or pale? One fair pale instead of going with medium, because I'm medium in her powder bronzer like half of the year. The other half of the year I usually use her Film Star Bronze and Glow Duo, and that bronzer works lovely for me in the fall winter time. So I'm just going to throw a little bit in my crease as well, since I don't have on any eyeshadow. Just go ahead and apply some in my crease with the same brush. And I think that looks good. I look a little more put together. What do you guys think? So I do have this swatch. I'm gonna go ahead and apply some other swatches, and I'll apply the rest of my face and let you guys see the final look and my final verdict. It doesn't feel super tacky to the touch, but it does need to be set. But everybody's probably wondering about this. This is the Beige Cream Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream and 398 Soleil Tan Bronze, which is the lighter of the 3 shades. They have a deeper shade, and then now they just released a medium shade. This is what mine's looks like, and this one's a lot more creamier. This one's a lot more warmer, has more of an orangey tone to it. This one, the coconut oil, and it just helps glide. So here is 390 by Chanel compared to the new cream bronzer by Charlotte Tilbury. This comes with a little lid to keep it from drying out, and the Charlotte Tilbury does not. This feels lighter, and this one has a mirror, the other one doesn't. But yeah, I wish this like had a lid or something to keep it from drying out, but since it does have this closure, it may not dry out. How much does this have in it? 21 grams or 0.74 ounces. Chanel has 30 grams and 1 whole ounce, so a little less than an ounce, but you're not applying too much cream bronzer to your face, so I feel like this is probably enough. Oh, and it says for face and body, so I'm gonna go ahead and drag some down my neck, and then we will continue on with the comparisons. I have a few more cream bronzers I think we can compare to, so I'm just going to run this down my neck because I do have a tan right now. It's a farmer's tan. As you guys can see, I'm like way pale up here, and then super tan on the rest of my arm and legs and everything like that. So let's try to match our face to our body a little bit by using this bronzer. And then I don't know, maybe I might just need to pick up a darker foundation, but yeah, it's applying beautifully. It doesn't feel tacky on my neck, so that's a good thing. So yeah, that's good. I have 2 Westman Atelier cream bronzers. This is the Face Choice Contour Stick and Truffle. I'm thinking this one might match the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer a little bit. So, oh no, it was Biscuit that I was thinking of. This one's Biscuit. But anyways, here's Truffle, the darker of the ones. This is probably closer to the tanner deep shade in the Charlotte Tilbury. And then this one right here is Biscuit, which might match the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer a little bit more since it is cool toned. And these are contour sticks, and they're not marketed as bronzers, but use them as what you want to use them as. I use this one as a bronzer and this one as a contour. So let me just blend it out a little bit. So yeah, that one's way closer to this one by Charlotte, and I'll blend this out a little too. Yeah, this has a little bit more, I don't want to say pink, but like a neutral bronze, slight cool, and this one has a lot more gray cool tone to it. And then there's one more bronzer I would like to compare it to. Here is the Cosmetics So Soft, and this is the summer bronzer. They have a cooler tone one, but I have the warmer tone one since I bought this near the summertime. And this one is probably going to match medium in the new Charlotte Tilbury range. So here are the bronzers. Charlotte Tilbury, we have Chanel in the lightest shade, the two Westman Atelier contour sticks, the more deeper one, which is called Truffle Biscuit, and now the Cosmetics stick in summer. This is the So Soft stick. Lastly, I have a powder bronzer I would like to compare it to, which is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flush Bronzer. I have mine in shade 2. It's used and abused, almost gone. Love it so much. I'm going to swatch it. So soft to the touch. And apply it here. So, I don't know if you guys can see. Let me build it up a little. So, it's right here. It's hard to see. Swatches are getting out of hand here. Let me build it up over here, maybe. Lord, this is crazy. I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand. I'm so sorry. So here is the powder bronzer in shade 2, and then the contour, which you can, not contour, but bronzer, which you could tell is a lot more pale, and this one's a lot warmer. So yeah, I don't think it looks awfully bad on me. It's just a little cool tone. So yeah, let me go ahead and apply some of this bronzer over the top, and then I'll apply the rest of my face makeup, and then I'll give you guys my final thoughts. So I'm gonna do this part on camera since it's Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just topping this off. It's gonna warm it up just a little bit more since it is very cool toned. So here's just with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer in shade 2 over the top. It didn't really completely change it. It warmed it up a little bit, but I feel like you can still see a little bit of coolness to the bronzer still. And overall, I like the look. I'm gonna go ahead and apply blush on camera just so I feel like it's a little get ready with me type moment. I guess we'll go in with this Dior one. And I'm going to use this brush right here. It's by Persona. It's a double-ended brush, so I'm just going to go into it and start applying our blush. I don't want to add too much because I want to keep the bronze look and not like overpower it with the blush. This is a more sheer blush, but it can be built up, so that's what I'm doing here. Okay, that's about a good amount of blush, I think. Let's do highlighter because this is a more matte blush. It's not gonna give you any like crazy dew or like glittery shine or anything. So I'm gonna go in with my Pat McGrath and Bridgerton highlighter. This is in the shade Divine Glow, and this is from their first collection. And I'm going to go in with the top here, knock off any excess, and just highlight. And now that everything is on the skin, it is a very healthy, nice bronzer. I am not really mad at the fact that I went in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear, a matte foundation. I'm actually liking the way everything's looking. I look very put together and lively and not ghostly and pale and like one-dimensional anymore. So yeah, I'm actually very happy with how my makeup's turning out so far. So now that all my makeup is on, I do think it is a nice bronzer. This actually dried down, as you guys can see. Let me show you. All my fingers are kind of dusty, crusty, musty. Get a baby wipe. Okay, so let me show you guys. My finger is clean, and I'm going over this, and there's nothing coming off on my finger. It is all the way dried down. I like that. I can't say the same for some of these other bronzers. I think it paired nicely with a lot of my other Tilbury stuff, like the powdered bronzer. This lip looks good. I actually have my Pillow Talk blush. Let's top a little bit of this over and see how well that plays with the two Tilbury bronzers. So I just went in, and I'm just gonna put this to the backs of my cheeks. Maybe a little on the eyes. And yep, still very pretty. I think Tilbury products work well together, so I'm liking this light, effortless, nice look. I like the fact that it dries down. At first I wasn't too sure about the texture in the pan when I was rubbing my finger in it. I like that you don't need too much. I felt a little clownish on this side when I applied too much, but I like that if you do go overboard, it's easy just to take your brush and just buff over it and just like smooth like this. It's very nice. Like, it's a nice bronzer. So if you're around my skin tone, I feel like, yeah, shade 1 is good. Today I'm wearing 2W2 Rattan and my Estee Lauder foundation. That's more my summer shade. My winter shade is 2W1 Dawn, and for my Chanel foundations, I'm between BD21, BD31, depending how tan I am. So those are just a few references. I think I am, is it 4-1 or 5-1 in these Tilbury? 5 neutral fits me a little deep, so it's more of my summer shade. I believe I'm probably like a 4W all year round. And the Beautiful Skin foundation, I'm 4N and 4W in the Tilbury Flawless, what is it called? The matte one, the Airbrush Flawless. So yeah, I do feel Airbrush and Flawless. It actually paired nice with this. I had the powder under here, and I don't know if when I was applying the bronzer, if I kind of got, you know, where the powder was. I definitely got a lot of powder on my nose, and the bronzer still buffed well over it. So I think Tilbury plays good with Tilbury. The price point seems right for me, considering I do get a lot of bronzer. I'm never gonna go through all this bronzer. I do own several other cream bronzers, and these still aren't all my cream bronzers. There's still more in my drawers. And I do own several powder bronzers. I'm not just only using creams all the time. I have actually I've been loving the contour one lately, so next time I might try these out as a duo and see what I think of them. But I'm in love. It looks good. I feel natural, pretty, and cute. So let me know if you pick this up, what you think of it, if you're picking it up, if you think my pros are probably your cons and don't want to pick it up. Let me know in the comment section down below. If you found this video helpful, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Take care. Mwah. Bye.